Guys, Dave Mead here with Mead Longbows. I wanted to actually, it's not really a review. It's more of a thank you. I just wanted to share some of the items that I received last year and this year from friends, customers, and just wanted to show some of them off. Actually, I'm going to start with Backyard Bowyer, Nick Tomihama. I'm going to start with some of his items that he sent. Very, very skilled individual, and he can make just about anything. First is, sorry, I have a lot of stuff down here. I'm going to be bending down and picking it up. Is a wrench knife. It's a 5/8 inch wrench, and he has made a knife out of. Very compact, great feeling little blade. Just feels great in the hand, good for carving. Very cool, very cool. And the next one, which I'm carrying on me all the time now when I'm out in the shop or out in the woods, is this knife that he has made from a piece of rebar and clay hardened it. And I'm not a blacksmith, but what I think that's done to add some flexibility to the blade, make it give it more toughness, I guess. And like I said, I'm not a blacksmith, and I do know that it's a very, very tough blade. I've already put it through some tests, not really tests, just use on stuff that I would normally use a lot bigger knife for or tool for. And you can see he just does a great job. Oh, leather sheath as well came with it. Tell he just does a great job. Paracord wrap handle, of course. Got his stamped initials here, and just feels real good in the hand. Now I'm left-handed. I don't know if he did it by accident or not, but everything feels like it's been shaped and sharpened for a left-handed person. So that's really cool. And y'all need to check out his knives it's just all his blacksmithing, and which I'm going to show you some more of that stuff right now. Right here, this is really cool because I did martial arts for quite some time. And this is called a palm stick, or a kubaton. And for those of you who don't know what this is, this can be used in self-defense. It just adds a little more oomph to your strike. So, you know, this can disable a person's appendage. You know, if you're blocking a punch, and you hit them in the elbow with this, you're doing some damage. You know, this, and then you can follow up with a head strike. But anyway, this thing is really cool. It just adds, it's rebar wrapped with paracord, and I think he said his father's been carrying one for like 60 years, and it's always done him well. So I'm going to this will be part of my arsenal as well. I just like the feel of it, and I've been thinking about getting back into martial arts lately anyway, and I think this is starting to spark that interest back up. The next item is a cross that he made out of rebar, and I think he said it was cut twice and then just forged together flat that way, and it's really not that heavy. It's pretty cool. I mean, you can see that the hopefully my camera's doing justice of these items, but really killer craftsmanship. Really awesome. Now, and there's some other items that I may not get to today, but the which he's probably gonna be mad at me for displaying these. I'm sure he wants me to use everything that he sent. I'm sure you all have seen his video. If not, you need to check it out. The knives that he made out of the coyote jawbone. material is dacite, which is a type of obsidian, and it's just beautiful work. Too pretty to haft on an arrow. I'm sorry, Nick. So I displayed them, and now this is just my, I like to recycle stuff. So this was, if you can tell, this is from which I don't eat a lot of chocolate, but it's from a Valentine's Day box of chocolates, believe it or not, and some scrap bamboo. Anyway, back to the point. So awesome coyote jawbone knife and 3 beautifully knapped arrowheads, and I'm getting a reflection from my camera, so hopefully you can see these. Excellent work. I hope to get there one day. I just haven't had enough time, believe it or not, in the last several years to perfect my flint knapping. I can get it to where it's good enough to hunt with, but nothing to show off like this, that's for sure. Anyway, thank you, Nick. Really appreciate this, and it's displayed inside my cabin on my wall next to some of my bows. Moving on to some other stuff. This is from a customer and now a good friend of mine, Ron, and these little points right here are Capsian, hopefully you can see these, Capsian tradition arrowheads. They were found on an African Neolithic site, in the Sahara Desert. Said to be between 6,500 and 8,500 years old. These are amazing specimens that will be passed down to my boys. And I wish I didn't have that glare, but I really hope you guys can see these. I'm trying to get close up. Maybe it'll focus so you can see some of the details on these, some of these micro points, which some of these were said to be found in warrior burial sites. And then you have the larger ones, all out of different types of materials. Look at that. What is considered bird points, you know, that we call it, I guess, but I'll tell you what, these little bird points are lethal. They'll take down large game. If it wasn't for legal sizes, I'd be hunting with small points. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Thank you for this, Ron. This is also displayed in my cabin on the wall next to my bows. Now this other package is quite impressive. This is from Larry, a friend and customer of mine. He's a turkey slayer, and he sent me some secondaries, and I mean some. I got a giant box down there filled with wild turkey feathers that he's not going to use, and I will make good use of these. They're like I said, he's a customer of mine, friend. He came out to the house, and you know, believe it or not, said I don't want to coin his exact words, but you know, he said he had to see it to believe it, so he came out to try my bows and bought one on the spot, and we've been keeping in touch ever since. Right now, I think next week he said he's going to be hunting turkey in Texas, so I think his season opens then, and he's a turkey slayer. I got a box full of wild turkey feathers, so I wish him luck. He'll be out there with my horse bow that he got off of me, and hopefully he'll have some good luck, and we can get some either video footage or pictures from him, and I'll post them and share it with you all. You know, I just thanks for all of this. And you know, I have some customers that, which I'll get to those down the road and make another video. I just want to make a quick thank you video. I have some customers that just send extra money for the bow because they feel that, you know, after they get it, they feel that it's worth more than what I'm asking. And you know, I have different levels of bows that I sell, but it's really appreciated, and that doesn't have to be done. But you know, I like to show my appreciation and mention some of these great items that I've received, and just stuff that, you know, are little treasures that I'll keep with me and will pass on to my boys down the road. They just they mean a lot to me. And when I first got on this YouTube channel, you know, I didn't think about any of this. It was just kind of sharing my passion, and then it turned into what I'm not sure what it's turning into now. But anyway, just wanted to say thanks. I appreciate all the views and the support, the kind words, and the gifts, and just you know, let me know what y'all think every video I post. Any ideas, I'm open to hear it. And look forward to the next one, and I'll talk to you guys then. Thanks.